Hello,
I'm Chasby,
and I'm Ava.
and welcome to
Off Topic, the final episode.
The final episode of the season.
Of the season.
Yes.
Sorry, no,
Not
the final
forever.
episode.
We're not done.
No.
We're not done for the end of time.
You're not. We're not done bothering you guys yet.
Not yet.
Um,
but we will be taking a short hiatus after this season to get season 2 geared up.
Yes.
Guests scheduled.
And there's actually. We can't speak on the specifics of the changes. You'll have to see those for yourself. But there are definitely things we want to improve on, and I guess we can touch on that later. But first, how have you felt about recording Off Topic these past a lot of months?
A lot of months. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a good way to spend Sundays recording Off Topic because I usually don't have anything else to do.
True.
Yeah, it's definitely been a lot of fun. Sit down, talk with people, just do some ridiculous
A lot of ridiculous things.
Talk about ridiculous stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing what new topics we cover next season and what guests we have, and
hopefully we'll have a lot of fun, colorful guests coming next.
Indeed.
Me personally, I mean, I said this in the first episode, but Off Topic was kind of a long way coming for me.
Right, yeah.
And I've had a lot of fun, and it's really been fulfilling. Mm-hmm. It just, honestly, this last episode was a journey to get to because honestly, I think the universe was so against us filming this.
Oh yeah, we haven't filmed for anything for 4 weeks because of weather.
Yeah, Chasby just could not get to my house to record.
Yeah. So it's
But I mean, part of the fun of Off Topic has been recording just with Chasby.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is kind of poetic because this is quite literally almost exactly 1 year after we filmed the very first episode.
We filmed the first episode, which didn't save
at all.
So we had to re-record it later.
Yes.
After lockdown opened up again.
Yes. Hopefully we don't go back into lockdown.
Yeah, we did episode 1. But it didn't save.
And then we did episode 1 again.
And complete and total lockdown happened for 2 or 3 months. And then as things started opening back up again.
What was it, August when we started? Or maybe it was July?
July, I think.
July, yeah, because we had July and August off Topic.
Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of Off Topic, Off Topic will be a much more solid thing in season 2.
Definitely. We won't be doing it sporadically.
Yes.
On months we feel like it. I don't think it's that. I think it's just that we just forget because we've got other stuff we're recording, and then
we have limited time and with guests. Yeah. That's definitely the main thing we want to adjust during our couple of months that we have that we're gonna take break. Mm-hmm. We're gonna use it to prepare episodes. Yeah. Obviously we're gonna take some time for ourselves first because pretty much except for these last few weeks, pretty much every single week we've been coming in and recording. Yeah. And it's not it's a tedious thing. But
absolutely.
Just having
it's fun.
That extra
I enjoy
day.
Doing it, but having
a day to just decompress because school
an extra
is
day to decompress as the second semester of school really gets kicked up and going.
Yes.
Will be nice.
And we'll have time. Obviously, with finals, we probably wouldn't be able to record anyway.
Right.
So, we kind of need the break both for personal and for school reasons. Mm-hmm. But we'll use some of that break to prepare for the next season.
We'll use a lot of that to get ready and make sure that we want the second season to go off without a hitch if we can.
Yes, and one thing that will definitely come with that is a more solid upload schedule.
Yeah.
Because it's really just me, so even when we can get something recorded, if we can't get it recorded till Sunday, which is usually the case, it takes a while to edit it, which means it doesn't go up till Monday. Right. So that might involve us changing the actual upload date to Monday.
Yeah.
So in case of any emergencies,
later in the week if need be.
But I'll have another day to just get it together. Mm-hmm. And hopefully we'll have things recorded more ahead of time.
Yep.
So I'll have significant periods of time to edit it.
Right.
And also record.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
But yeah, it's been a wild ride.
It has been a roller coaster of conversation.
Yes, even off topic. Mm-hmm. Off topic.
Optic.
So many different words. We've definitely had a bunch of different conversations. I feel like we were already pretty close. We've known each other for a whole lot of time.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like we've had a lot of different conversations.
Yeah.
After Off Topic and before it.
Right. And I think we've also learned a lot more about each other's philosophies through Off Topic, which has been interesting.
Especially those hypothetical questions episode.
Oh, yeah,
that was something.
That was fun.
Speaking of which,
we did 2 of them. Obviously, it was fun.
Speaking of the second one, that brings us to why this particular episode is so special, and why partially why it took so long to come out.
Right.
This episode, we are having a few of our guests from the other episodes come back.
Yes.
How it's gonna work is we're gonna have little individual sections to talk with them, do some things.
Yeah. Maybe rehash, talk about what their thoughts are looking back in retrospect on their episode.
Yes, and then at the end, we'll hopefully have everyone together.
Right. Every one of the people.
Not all the guests.
Not every single guest, but all of our guests that will appear for our finale.
Yes.
We'll come together and have one big joint conversation.
And
we
do
still
things.
We still don't know what we're doing with everybody.
We wanted to leave it up to the guests, and because part of Off Topic has kind of just been a go with the flow thing.
Yeah,
and we have some ideas in our mind, obviously, but we don't want to persuade our guests one way.
Yeah, or another. And you listeners don't know this, but we never force a topic on any of our guests. We have a list of ones that we wanted to talk about, but we never force them. Yeah, eventually, but we never force them to stick to that suggestion list. We literally let our guests come up with whatever topic they want to talk about.
Yes. And the thing with finding guests, also, if you're listening to this and you want to be a guest next season, we're planning on getting more guests queued up instead of just getting them week by week.
Right.
So we'll probably be scheduling even months ahead of time for recording. Mm-hmm. So if you would like to be a guest on Off Topic,
so that people can put it on their calendars and not forget.
And also be available.
Right.
If you want to be a guest on Off Topic, just DM me. The link will be in the description. Or you can DM the Off Topic Instagram, which I swear I will start updating on. It fell behind me because when we started with the Off Topic Instagram, we had just started school. So I was like, okay, I got to worry about getting these episodes uploaded. I got to worry about getting Off Topic uploaded.
Social media updates.
Yeah, and
homework.
This was just another...
Yeah.
I swear. I'll divvy up. Hopefully I can divvy up some more work with Chasby. Not that Chasby hasn't done anything. No, but...
compared to what you do, I don't do as much.
I think it's just a matter of materials, though. I don't...
Right.
I don't expect you to, sit at a desk and also you have more time. You have less time than I do.
Right, yeah.
I don't have as many, scheduled extracurriculars. My extracurriculars I can put off and I can do later, and I can do it whatever hour I want.
Yeah.
You have to go at specific times and for specific hours. Yada yada. But... Not to get too much into the very specifics about off.
But yeah.
Off Topic. Too many offs.
Just
two offs. No, only one off. There's only one off.
Oh right, because we're not doing off.
No, this is a mess.
Yeah.
But besides that, in the future, one of the main changes that we can't go too much into.
Yeah.
But we're going to have a very special artist helping us out.
Yeah.
To make thumbnails and maybe merch. We haven't fully worked out the kinks for that.
Yeah.
Obviously, if we do
and
merch,
whether people would actually buy.
Yes, if you would want merch. If you do want merch, put that in the comments,
yeah.
And also put what would you want.
Yeah. Let us know if you much care about
that stuff. But if we did do merch, obviously, this.
Yeah, absolutely not.
This is just us with too much time on our hands, helping those out with also too much time on their hands that need an hour to waste listening to us ramble.
Exactly, yeah.
For extended periods of time.
Yeah, and this is me getting my social interaction
yes,
for the week.
Me too. Instead of just sitting and
for
being
hours,
on a Teams meeting.
Yeah. Being on a Microsoft Teams meeting for school.
Oh my god. That's a whole different thing. Hopefully we'll get to cover that next season.
Yeah, maybe we'll get to talk about virtual school and how it was for us overall.
Because we probably will be coming back sometime near the end of the school year.
Right.
But yeah, before we head off and do our very first, I guess, do they still count as a special guest if they've already been on?
Sorry.
Thank you for dropping the stress ball, Chasby.
I dropped the stress ball.
We want to quickly thank you guys, anyone who's been watching, even if you've just watched 30 seconds of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're all very thankful. To share one last anecdote before we hop on to the special aspects of this episode.
Right.
I was talking to one of my friends and I was on a kind of video chat with them, and their brother was like, "Hey, I've listened to your podcast," and that was kind of a surreal moment. Mm-hmm. And I was like, whoa. Somebody who's hasn't been on the podcast. Somebody who I don't even know.
I don't even know. Yeah.
Like, watch the podcast.
Yeah, and like we don't have it anywhere near like the same height that like celebrities do.
Yeah,
but
it is still
kind of a fun
special.
feeling to see that like we've reached people that we don't know. I guess.
Yeah,
even though
I feel like that's like
even though it hasn't been a whole lot.
Even though it's still like in our general vicinity, like the friends of our friends and the family of our friends, but still, it still feels very special.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And we want to thank you guys for that. Anyone who's been on the podcast or
taken time just to listen to it out of their day. Yeah,
we're very thankful, and just from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much. Mm-hmm. And
I second all of that.
Yes, sorry.
She beat me, but yeah, I absolutely second all of that, and it's a lot of...
Any last words, Chasby?
Last words?
Before our guest.
Oh, okay.
I'm not just gonna kill Chazzy. It's like, okay, season 1's
Spoiler
over.
alert.
It's like the end of spoiler alert at the end of this episode. I'll be making it to season 2, but Chazby won't. It's time for a new co-host.
Make it one of those like YouTube clickbait titles.
Yeah, it's like, Chazby died?
Chazby died? I killed my co-host? ?
Time for a new co-host?
In asterisk. Dramatic.
Yes. Very emotional. Anyway, we'll see you guys in no time for you guys, but for like 10 minutes for us. Mm-hmm. All right? Thank you, and we'll see you then. Okay, so we are here with our first guest.
This is Tess. She had what was her topic again exactly?
Assorted Opinions is what the episode was called.
That was what the episode was called. Say hi, Tess.
Hello.
Sorry for any poor audio quality on Tess's part. It's Tess's fault.
No, it's not Tess's fault.
It's actually my fault for not knowing how Discord or like OBS works. So we have a little bit of a shoddy setup here for recording audio.
We've got a box, and on top of that, a phone playing the Discord audio into a mic.
It's like a Rube Goldberg machine just to get our freaking podcast moving.
Yeah, if we're being completely honest here.
But yeah, Tess.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
What was your experience on the Off Topic podcast? What do you remember from it?
It was definitely off topic. The name sticks with the ambiance for sure.
Ambiance.
Our entire brand.
We did name it very appropriately, honestly.
It's definitely on brand, because we were like, oh my god, let's talk about opinions. And it started with like us talking about soda, and then it turned into us
how much I hate Fanta.
That was the episode where I said that my favorite That was the episode where I said that my favorite soda, I imagine, is what tastes like.
That is in fact the episode. I had to hear that not just once, but now like 5 times. So that's great.
Mm-hmm. That's one of those times where I definitely didn't think about how I worded that before I said it.
No, you really didn't.
And we will never let you forget it.
No,
now it's on the internet forever. I can bleep it out, but I won't.
Fair enough.
Oh, look, Kieran's in chat.
Hopefully he doesn't just join the call.
We're not ready for you,
Kieran. It's not your turn.
Oh, he's typing. That's fine. Okay.
Okay.
I've never used Discord before, so this is exciting to me.
I've had Discord for like 2 years, and I still don't know how it works. He just said poo-poo. Why, Kieran? This is why maybe you shouldn't have been invited back on, Kieran. But yeah, is there anything that you particularly wanted to talk about on your episode that we didn't get? Is there anything that... No, Tess, don't dignify him with a response.
He's literally one of my best friends. Shut up.
Okay.
So, this is funny. Right after we filmed the first off-topic episode that I was on... Mm-hmm. Well, there's only been one. Like
so far,
except for this one.
Yeah,
except
for this one.
Yeah, okay. I can't speak today, I guess, but
all right.
We watched the first anime that I had ever seen, and Ava decided to give me trauma. It was Banana Fish.
Okay,
and so,
I need to explain my reasoning for this, because you always give me shit for that.
It doesn't make sense.
What do you mean it doesn't? Okay, listen. You want to know what my thought process was?
Oh, I hate Tess?
No, that wasn't my thought process. Okay, so it was like, what was it? Me, you, and Tess, right?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, I don't want to show her Fruits Basket yet. I can't let her know my obsession yet. She knows now. The cat's out of the bag.
Unfortunately.
But I was just like, okay, I need a good show. And then I was like, okay, so Banana Fish is a good show.
Okay, but like,
I didn't think of it. I was like, okay, this is a good show. Perfect. Good show. That's all I thought about. I wasn't like, oh yes, gang leader. So we've been friends for a while, but we weren't like really, really good friends until this year.
No.
So at that point, I didn't really know your taste in TV shows. So I was like, okay, that was
literally the first anime I had ever seen. Oh my
I'm
god.
sorry.
So now... No, you're not. It's fine.
No, I'm not. Banana Fish is good. You can't like sit here and tell me Banana Fish isn't good.
No, it's definitely good. It's
Before
like
we
an entire part of my personality now. But what I was going to say is, now we get to judge the rest of the animes that I have watched since then. So there was Banana Fish, which I finished all of in one day.
Nice.
How did you do that? Oh, I remember how you did that. You pulled like an all-nighter.
I stayed up until like 2 a.m. and my dad got really mad at me. It was fine. And then, what did I watch directly after that? I know since then I've watched Haikyuu and Yuri on Ice, and right now I'm watching Free. I seem to have a thing for sports animes that are like queer-coded, but that's fine. We don't need to talk about it.
Do we, though? I think we do. I think there's something to, uncover about that.
9 minutes that we can
talk
about
that's true.
it.
We got a while if you want to go deep into the depths of why you keep Well, actually, I keep recommending these shows to you, so you can, partially blame me.
This is entirely your fault. Okay, next I'm gonna watch Given. I swear to God, I'm gonna do it.
You better! That show's so freaking good!
I have it written down! Stop! I feel attacked. I will never watch Fruits Basket.
You gotta watch Fruits Basket!
I won't!
You have to!
I do not have the money for the therapy that I'm gonna have to go through to watch that show.
Fruits Basket is therapy. It is my therapy.
For those who don't know, I am one of very few people that has not gotten wrapped up in Ava's anime watching. I like anime. I watch anime, but I am kind of picky about my anime. Like, I won't just watch any and every anime, if that makes sense.
I have roped you into Dr. Stone.
You did rope me into Dr. Stone, and you did rope me into Promised Neverland. Both of those
true.
I legitimately like.
Promised Neverland's very good.
But
I watched
I watch those because I legitimately like them.
Right. I made her watch some of Violet Evergarden. So I was like, she just watched one of the saddest shows I know. Let's pick my second saddest show I know.
I was like, is it gonna make me cry? And she was like, maybe. And I was like, what the f***? Why are you doing this again? Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to curse.
No, you can curse. I'm just writing down the timestamps.
We'll bleep it out. We're timestamping it.
I know, but I try not to.
I'm writing it on my onion sticky notes.
Awesome.
Don't worry, it's one of the... It's an onion from Animal Crossing.
Oh my god, I mispronounced, one of the twins. I'm not even gonna say it. I am not in the mood.
The twins?
I mispronounced... What?
The twins?
One of the twins from Haikyuu.
Oh, one of the Mia twins?
Yeah.
Osamu and Atsumu?
Is it pronounced Mia? Yeah, that's what I accidentally said because I was stupid and tired. Do you still have that on a sticky note? She literally wrote it down when I said that.
Yeah, because, Tess, anyone who's watched Haikyuu knows about the Mia twins. I like Atsumu. I don't particularly like Atsumu. He's not my favorite or anything, but when I heard Tess say, I freaking hate Atsumu. I hate the twins. They're so stupid.
The twins.
Yes.
No, okay. We need to talk about this.
Do we?
Yes. I am ready to publicly be the person who hates the twins, right? Because they have no character traits. The only reason people like them is because they're pretty. That's it.
It's pretty privilege.
I'm tired of it.
How do you think people feel about Oikawa? Do you think if he was ugly, people would actually like him? No, he has the personality of a freaking garbage can on fire. They like him because he's pretty.
Okay, what should we talk about then? If we're not talking about my complete boner for Oikawa.
Can I keep that uncensored?
I have no
Do I have
idea.
to censor that?
If you are asking that question, maybe we should.
Just for safekeepings in case my grandma watches this one.
Okay, my crush on Oikawa.
There you go. Good. That's way better. Well, we should save this for Zoe's segment because Zoe's whole episode was about crushes.
Me and Zoe constantly just have conversations behind Ava's back.
It's true, but then they send me screenshots, so it's no longer behind my back.
Well, you don't get all of it, obviously.
There's more? There's more?
Like, whenever I call Ava out on my story, she'll swipe up and be like, this bitch. And I'm like, I know.
Lovingly, I hope. Or else none of you are invited back on the podcast. I have the power of God here. I can just cut your segment. Thank you very much.
Oh my god. Anyways, other opinions.
Oh yes. What do you
feel? Oh.
How do we feel about what, Tess?
Yeah, we all just got quiet because we were waiting for you.
We were waiting for this. Sorry.
How do we feel about what? I was gonna say witchcraft.
I know absolutely nothing except I just watched Burn the Witch and it was pretty good. And I'm watching WandaVision.
Does that count? How that's what you qualify as witchcraft.
That counts.
I guess it counts.
She's called the Scarlet Witch.
True. Like just as a concept?
I was on Witch Talk for like a week.
Historically.
Well, okay, so my sister is a witch. Like, she's part of a coven, and she does,
Covens are a thing?
Yeah, they're a
thing.
Yo.
Which is why I said, like, just, like, in general, in the real world, or, like, historically, people who were, like, burned for being witches.
I mean, you can talk about whatever you want. I'm leaving it open so I can
because, I mean, historically...
Opinions,
we have 4 minutes.
Fair enough. Because, I mean, historically, I think that the whole, you're a woman and you did math? You must be a witch. Whoa. Like, obviously, that's BS.
Math! You did math?
I mean, I think that
I wish I didn't have to do math.
Me too. Like, we're in math together.
I think that it's an interesting concept. Like,
do you think any of it is real?
I don't know. I feel like some of that like affirmation stuff.
I was going to say, I feel like I need to tread carefully on it because I
don't really know much about it, so I can't really say if it's real.
Yeah, so I'm not a very good person to ask. But it's like I don't know that I would believe in any of the. I don't know how much religion goes into it, but I would probably be unlikely to, like, with 100% confidence, believe all of the religious stuff that ties into it.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like most people can't believe with 100% confidence any religious stuff.
True.
Like,
that's true. I feel like I believe, like, from what I do know, from being on Witch Talk for, like, 5 days, like, the affirmation stuff, and I feel like that's the stuff I would be more, like, willing to believe, because I feel like it's something that is just true if you tell yourself something enough. You're either going to believe it or it's going to happen.
Subliminal messaging, but
exactly. And, like, as I said, like, I don't know enough about the philosophies of the practice or whatever and to make, like, an actual judgment
Seems interesting,
on it.
though.
Yeah, because as I said, it seems
fashion.
fascinating. And, like, everybody who knows stuff about it knows lots of things about it, and I'm always interested to listen. But
I'm like a baby
speaking of fashion, Tess keeps stealing my Instagram captions and not giving me credit.
I did.
After I asked, that doesn't count.
No, okay, most of the time I do. And then last time, I didn't even ask you, and you told me that I'm not allowed to put captions anymore.
You got your... Yeah, because you didn't ask me. And it was bad.
What do you want from me?
It was a dad joke. You made it a dad joke.
It was a funny dad joke. It was a good one. One would even call it nice.
No one would call it nice, Tess. Throwback to the time when I said your name in a text and you got scared.
Okay, because she just... What did you even say?
Oh, it was
it just my name?
It was the thing that's... No. It was the... Well, at first it was just your name. We're running out of time. Okay,
yeah,
so at first it was just your...
It's all right.
At first it was just your name, and then it was about the thing that got you in trouble, or not you in trouble, but started that whole thing with that one boy. The hockey boy. The hockey boy.
Girl, you're gonna have to, like, put more into that.
The one you had, like, beef with.
Beef?
And then your dad was like, you judge people too quickly.
Oh, I'm not gonna say his name.
He is, like, irrelevant to the story. Anyway, we're almost out of time. Hurry, Tess.
Okay, yeah, because you never call me by my actual name. It's always like, hold on. You know what? Let's pull up the messages. We
don't have time to pull up the messages, Tess. Yeah. You gotta make your goodbyes.
We hate to be mean.
Yes, but we do have another guest to get to.
Yeah, we hate to be mean and kick you off, but we'll welcome you back later.
Okay.
Yes, you'll be coming back during our joint segment
discussion.
Yes.
What time is that supposed to be again? I'm forgetful.
We'll text you.
Yeah.
We'll let you know.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yes, I promise. Okay, well, we were
Closing
recording. We couldn't text you while we're recording.
Okay, closing statement is to make sure to give yourself some love today. You deserve it.
Okay. That is a very beautiful closing statement. Thank you, Tess.
Bye.
We'll see you later. Okay, we are back, and our next guest is Dylan from Hypotheticals 2. Say hello.
Hello.
Again with the enthusiastic entrance. This was the same problem we had last time. You sound so excited to be here.
I'm stoked.
Okay. So, what were your thoughts before, after, and during Off Topic? Just to start us off.
Okay, I was, I guess before, I was excited to be on a podcast. I love podcasts so much. Like, I watch them all the time. So I'm very excited to go on. And then, being on, it was funny. The hypotheticals were,
we were ridiculous.
Yes.
Yeah, they got a little odd, but they were definitely good.
We'll never forget about your cartel ring you had going on.
I'm excited to do it again, I
guess.
What did you think after? When leaving, what were your thoughts? That you never wanted to come back?
I thought I don't know if I should have said so much about the army of women.
I forgot about that, but that was like the least thing. That was like the last thing I was expecting you to say. Actually, that makes sense. Okay. I mean, I did cut out a lot from that episode just because it was so long. So
oh yeah, we spent forever.
Your image was probably saved.
Yeah, we took Hypotheticals 1 and like gave it steroids,
yes.
And that was Hypotheticals 2.
Because our original Hypotheticals was so like serious and somber. We were like, yes, let's talk about the universe.
And then we
cut to you. We were like, what would happen if Arm got replaced by Dog?
What would happen if 50 T-Rexes versus one colossal chicken collided?
I feel like we talked about like a flesh BMW at some point.
Oh no, we did talk about that. That is still a horrifying image. Did that make it into the
final cut?
I think it did. It did. How do you feel about the flesh BMW, Dylan?
Definitely not good. I mean,
are you telling me you would not drive up to like a house party with a flesh BMW?
If I drive up in a flesh BMW, I'm being put on a no-fly list for sure. Or something.
You're getting blacklisted immediately.
Definitely.
They're just jealous of your drippy car.
Drippy with bodily fluids.
Yes.
Hold on. Is it just flesh colored or is it like human skin?
Oh no, it's human.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was like an actual flesh BMW.
Wait, how do they like make a car run if it's made of flesh?
I don't know. Lungs?
What happens with like
just like humans?
Wait, oh, that's how we got to that conversation with Cars. We were talking about the Cars movie, right? Mm-hmm. How they worked.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
What would happen if a flesh BMW like went in the rain? Would it like start decomposing?
Human flesh doesn't decompose when we go out in the rain.
Wait, like the Wicked Witch of the West. We just start melting when we go in the rain.
Oh, that's a terrifying thought. Oh no.
Wait, okay. So if we did melt when we went in the rain, we're getting to the hypotheticals again.
Okay.
If we did melt when we went into the rain, like how would we avoid that? What constitutes rain? Does like humid air? Like you take one step into Virginia and you're just a puddle?
Is it water? Because if it's water, then just any form of like.
Then you're gonna live like 2 days.
Yeah.
I mean, is it just like what is the difference between like rain and like water?
Isn't like some kind of like rock or something in the water?
What? There are no rocks in rain.
I swear I was told it's like rain.
Wait, who told you there are rocks in rain, Dylan?
A teacher wasn't very intelligent, so I guess
I think they need their teaching license removed.
So, I mean, snow has like it's built off of like dust particles and things in the atmosphere.
Is it?
I think that's what I'm.
I've eaten a lot of snow in my life.
Well, like obviously the dust particles stay in there, but like they have to latch onto something.
Hold up, pause. Dylan, did you say you've eaten rocks?
No, I was. You said you ate snow. I'm like, oh, you're eating rocks.
Okay, I just was listening to Chasby, and then I hear you eating rocks.
Continue.
Now continue where you were going with that, Chasby.
Oh, well, I was just the snow has to like grab onto something, right, to form the snowflakes. So I think it like.
I thought it was just like frozen water.
Well, yeah, but it has to freeze onto something to get the shape.
Really? I didn't know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We're getting a science lesson today.
Like it can't. Like it can't just go up and like.
Are you telling me the water doesn't just fall and then freeze when it hits the atmosphere?
Exactly. When air freezes in the air,
there's no rocks in the air.
It doesn't just turn into ice and then.
I guess if it froze while it's falling, it has
to like connect to something. Usually it's like dust bits or just particles of anything.
There's dust in like the upper atmosphere?
Well, it doesn't have to be dust. I'm just using dust as an example, but like just it latches onto random other particles so that it can form the snowflake, and the snowflake comes down.
Ah, yes. No longer Dr. Stone, it's Dr. Chasby now. Yes.
I just took Earth Science, that's all.
I skipped Earth Science.
Right, which is
I was so uninterested in the concept.
Let me see.
Chasby's Googling
how was snow
it.
Created? Because I think I'm right, but I don't know. And I don't want to be arrogant and be like, yes, dust snow.
Dust snow. My assumption... Go ahead.
Oh, so I feel like I heard something about like how it can snow pink in certain areas because of like the dirt and the dust.
Snow pink?
I think I've been told that before.
That would be so pretty.
That would be pretty cool.
Pink snow? Oh my god.
It can snow pink in areas with like red clay everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, so it just it's from the ground though, not from the air.
Oh, yeah, true.
Weird. Oh, that is pink snow. Oh wow.
Wait, really? I want to see this. Imagine the aesthetic Instagram photos you could take there.
Right.
I believe it's called watermelon snow for some reason.
Pink snow. Oh my god, that's so pretty. It looks like cotton candy. Oh my god. Oh, now it's kind of ugly, now that I see it up close. It looks like Himalayan salt.
Oh.
Hello?
See?
Your voice just disappeared into the void, Dylan.
I was right. A snowflake begins to form when an extremely cold water droplet...
Dylan's dying over there. Are you okay, Dylan?
Here it goes. How are snowflake... So, a snowflake begins to form when an extremely cold water droplet...
I don't even know what happened.
Oh, okay, well, you're back. Well, Dylan, while you were gone, we did find how snowflakes are formed, and it does have to do with, like, it doesn't have to be dust, as I said, but it's a snowflake begins to form when an extremely cold water droplet freezes onto a pollen or dust particle in the sky. This creates an ice crystal. As the ice crystal falls to the ground, water vapor freezes onto the primary crystal, building new crystals, and they form snowflakes.
I need to stop eating snow,
That is courtesy of the NOAA.
What's that?
Don't know. Just figured I should cite where I got my information. So that they don't come after me for using their information.
Why would they be like, oh, wow, this random dude on a podcast
I really don't
used
know.
our information and didn't cite us?
I'm just covering my bases, Ava.
Okay. So it's not an MLA format. It doesn't count.
I've had too much experience with school, like, just hammering into me, everything must be the MLA format.
I had an MLA cite for my Frankenstein essay.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
Why? I wasn't even citing academic, like, texts. I was citing the freaking book.
Well, if you cite quotes from it or information from it, the idea is not yours. The idea is an author's.
Is that fair use now, though?
Yeah, isn't it in the public domain?
Frankenstein, good point. Yeah, because Frankenstein itself is in the public domain.
Yeah, that was the funny thing about Great Gatsby, because I remember, like, seeing on Twitter, everyone was, like, raving when The Great Gatsby became public domain, because they were like, yes, we can finally write our Nick fan fictions. Oh, that also happened when the Bible became public domain. I'm not joking when I say there is Bible fan fiction now.
Oh God, no.
I'm looking that up.
Hashtag shipping Jesus and Judas.
Speaking of fan fiction, for some reason Twitter was obsessed with fan fiction a while ago. Apparently this was actually the previous guest that was on, Tess. I had this conversation with her, but previously the longest work of literature in current recorded history was a Super Smash Bros. Fan fiction.
What?
Oh, that's terrifying.
But now it got overtaken. It lost its number 1 spot.
Okay.
You want to know what it lost it to?
Do I want to actually know?
A Loud House fan fiction.
Oh no! It was children.
You know what makes it worse? It's self-insert.
Okay, I gotta give me a second.
It's on fanfiction.net. Let me Google it. But it is like so much longer than the Bible, which scares me. It is like 8 times longer than Homestuck.
Someone literally had to take like multiple weeks and months.
No, they update. When I was talking to Tess about it, they had updated like 30 seconds while I was talking to her.
Oh no.
It is. I can't Google it that easily over here. Hold on, we're gonna move the box.
It's gotta be a crime. So.
It's gotta be a crime. I don't know if it's fair use though. Like, are Nickelodeon shows in the public domain?
Are you also allowed to make fan fiction of literal children? Like,
it's a romance too.
It's fan fiction.
But
Do you really think they're fan fiction police?
Yeah, but you know what I found? I found like that the Loud House has a fandom. I'm sorry if you're like listening to this and you're in the Loud House fandom, but I did not know it existed. I like found a freaking subreddit and they were making like ship art and I was like, I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, the Loud House fandom is like I'm not in the Loud House fandom, but like they are possibly one of the worst. It's disgusting. They're all children and it's like the My Hero fan base, but with younger children. Like it's
the My Hero fan base, but like the kids are like 5 instead of 15.
Yeah, like. What?
I hate that Loud House fanfic is on my search history now. Hold on. 18 plus? There are 18 plus. Nope. Loud House fanfic longest. That was good spelling on my part. Loud House revamped. Let's Google that. Open new tab.
I have a feeling we're going down a rabbit hole that we're gonna regret
also almost out
instantly.
Of time. So this will be the last thing we talk about. Okay, it's on fanfiction.net. It was written by James Dean 5842. And it is 697,075 words. And it was updated 18 hours ago.
Who has that much time on their hands?
For
is
real.
My question.
It was published in 2017, so he has
1,300
chapters.
3 going on 4 years.
Wow.
Who has that much?
I can't believe it's a self-insert. But somehow that makes it better and worse at the same time.
How? That is just my question is how.
Wait.
How does somebody have that much time, that much dedication to Loud House? That's insane.
Wait, what is your profile picture, Dylan? I didn't notice it.
Scout from TF2 eating a sandwich.
I just couldn't see it. At first I thought it was the fairy tale, like, guild logo. And I was like, why would he have that as his profile picture? I thought you had better taste than that, Dylan. No offense, fairy tale fans. Then again, you did stick around for all of Naruto. So your taste automatically becomes in question.
I tried to go through it, and as soon as the amount of plot armor rivaled the amount of BS things that were happening, I had to leave. Didn't even go through Boruto.
Yeah, I did not get through much of Naruto.
His plot armor, like, just every character in that show, just feels like it's, like, 12 miles thick.
Right.
I swear, Sasuke could get hit with a thermonuclear bomb, and they'd somehow be able to write him out of it.
No, I feel like that's all anime characters, though. They'll get, like, slammed into a wall and be like, nothing.
Right.
It's like, all that for a drop of blood. And it's like,
tis but a scratch.
And it's like, no, Chris, your ribs are broken. What are you doing?
That is literally the definition of a Nosuke's character. Just like, oh yeah, I'm just fine. He's like 3 cracked ribs, his arms backwards.
Exactly.
It's exactly like the Monty Python thing.
What?
You know the Monty Python thing with the Dark Knights, the like knight in the dark armor. he gets his arms cut off, and he's like, "'Tis but a scratch. I will bite you." Meanwhile, he has a helmet on.
That's literally okay. That's how I feel about
no arms.
That's one of my main complaints about Midoriya from My Hero Academia. It's like, how is he not like passed out if like all of his bones are broken and he's flying through the air?
Yeah, like adrenaline only does so much.
And how does he break them more than once? Like
in fact,
a
lot of time
festival.
I don't know if I'm like 100% right on this, but I'm pretty sure that like a lot of times adrenaline will force you to shut your body off so that you don't have to feel like a lot of the pain.
Yeah, adrenaline only keeps you from not noticing,
right?
Not from feeling.
Exactly.
It's not like a painkiller. I don't know, and it makes me mad because like now they want to. Spoilers, I guess. A little
you guess. Casually dropping spoilers.
I'll get rid of this part. Hold on. I don't feel like.
We'll figure it out eventually. But
do you have any closing thoughts, Dylan? Sorry to cut you off short. You'll be coming back though once we get everyone together.
Not many closing thoughts, I guess.
No thought. Head end.
I don't know. Just
other than Flesh BMW is whack.
Moral of the story: Flesh BMW.
Not even a call to action in that moral, just moral of the story.
Just Flesh BMW. If anyone wants to draw us a Flesh BMW.
No, why are you asking them that?
Any
Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna create a subreddit.
Yes.
Specifically for our project.
Just for Flesh BMW.
Just for Flesh. No, it'll be Flesh cars, and it'll just be random different cars made out of flesh.
Please, any artists out there, please draw some.
Don't try.
Please
Don't
do.
Try.
I will
like be traumatized.
I'm looking up online. There are flesh cars.
Wait, is it like flesh car?
What's normal about a flesh car?
It looks like someone took human skin, like overweight human skin, and strapped it onto like a Toyota Corolla or something. I don't know.
Flesh BMWs. But yes, thank you, Dylan.
When Tess comes back, she's gonna have no idea that
she's gonna lose it.
We went from her conversation to one about Flesh BMWs. She's gonna be. I mean, everybody's gonna be out of the loop, but that just crossed my mind.
Yes.
Right, but,
we're just gonna bring in random things from each of the conversations.
Each of the conversations, and everybody's gonna have no idea what's going on.
So, thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye. All right. That's you, Chasby.
Oh, sorry. I forgot we started recording, but hello. We are back with Zoe. She was on 2 of our episodes. Let's see if I remember.
Hello.
That wasn't your cue, Zoe.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
The star of the show anyway.
Yeah.
That's true. Honestly, that's true.
She's our only guest to get 2 episodes.
This isn't off topic featuring Zoe. This is Zoe's topic featuring Ava and Chastity.
All right. But I believe Zoe's topics, we had Disney and then we had crushes, I think were the names of her 2 episodes.
Yes. What did you for the first and second episodes, what did you think before, during, and after your episode?
Sorry if that neck crack was audible. Sorry. Go ahead, Zoe.
The Disney one was my first one, so before that I was like, wow, I didn't know what to expect. I was like, okay, who are they gonna be talking more most of the time? Am I gonna be talking most of the time? I didn't know what the vibe was gonna be. And then during it I was like, oh my god, these 2 are chaotic.
I mean,
yes,
true. Accurate.
Can't stay on topic to save their life.
Absolutely not. No.
See, that's exactly what Dylan said too. He was like, it was definitely off topic.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
so
we're
not
very
to
on
save
brand.
his life. But it was both were good experiences. I thought they were I've listened to both of my episodes and I laughed at myself.
Good to know, Zoe.
Zoe is a comedian, but only in her mind.
Is that a diss, Chasby?
Wow, I'm like, wow.
Is Zoe getting what's coming to her?
I did not mean that as a diss, Zoe. Sorry.
Drop a diss track on all.
Please do. Honestly, that would be so funny. Our first hate video is from one of our guests.
You have to do a reaction video on it.
Yeah, we will. We will. We'll probably like it.
We'll probably think that it's actually really accurate.
Yeah, it probably. Honestly, please, Zoe, make us a diss track. Anyone out there, please make us a diss track. It would be the best day of our lives.
Probably.
Even if I cry after.
God.
It's fine. I appreciate a good
She will be
track.
crying. I will be laughing myself silly.
I'll be crying, but my insides will be laughing. What does that even mean?
Oh my.
My insides will be laughing. Yes, my diaphragm will just pull a big ha-ha. My large
funny
intestine.
bone.
Oh, funny bone.
I'm so smart.
My large
You know,
intestines will have.
anatomy. If I can draw the insides of where it's laughing, I can draw a picture for you. I'll be like, okay, wait, this is where
Please
Ava's
do.
laughing at.
More fan art besides the flush BMW.
Oh,
We don't need to go into that, Zoe.
We'll go into that later, Zoe.
We'll go into that once everybody's back.
So what did you
Flash
think
BMW.
during? What did you think during the podcast?
So you guys
We were
can't
off
stay
topic.
on topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't stay on topic to save your lives.
Was that how you
because,
felt
yeah,
for both the episodes? Like, did anything change?
Yes. Well, yeah. Okay, the second episode though, I felt was like special because I'm like,
It was a lot more
Because first of
personal.
Yeah.
yes, and you know, as Chazzy was like just like looking at it, like he was just like the entire time. First of all,
Right.
It's true.
Because you didn't really have much to like add to the conversation.
Right, I
think
was
that we
just-
picked a topic
yeah,
that only
we-
Zoe and I could
Well,
talk
yeah,
about.
I didn't mind that at all because it was just, as I said, it was
is
interesting to
Kowski
see you.
Hayden?
What?
What?
Is Kowski Kieran?
Yeah, she's here. He's here. What the f?
Yeah, he added me, and I was like, what?
But yeah, so as I said, that was kind of interesting though because like as I said, I didn't have much to add to the conversation, but like I did. It was interesting to hear your two takes on it.
Yeah. We are. Okay. Anyway,
We'll flesh it all out
I'll
later.
figure them out later.
Oh my god, I made a pun.
Flush them out. Flush them out. Jasmine, flush BMW. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to feel about that.
Is there anything you didn't get to talk about in your episodes that you wanted to say? And that isn't slander, because I'll cut it out again.
Your time slot's already 15 minutes, so.
During the Disney one, we really stayed in like the traditional Disney, which is
True.
fine. But I wanted to like get like Marvel, Star Wars, all that stuff.
I mean, we could.
But I feel like those would be really good separate episodes.
Yeah.
So I'm not that mad about it.
For season 2, Zoe.
Yeah,
That means you gotta come back.
Yeah, we could get Zoe for Star Wars. We could get Zoe for Marvel.
Because we did a tier list, but I would like to hear...
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
we can pull up our tier list and see how Zoe feels about
Yeah,
it.
we can pull up our tier list. Zoe,
boy.
with your
Let's see how you
remaining
felt
time,
about our-
we made a...
With our remaining time, we'll talk about how you felt about our tier list.
Yeah, we made
I
a...
deleted the actual video, so I'm gonna have to go find it on my channel. Look at me giving myself views. Hold on, where is it? Marvel tier list. Here we go.
Okay.
Bingo. Okay, let's go to the
Right.
end. Here we go. So, should we start from the bottom and go up, or go from
And
the
this,
top
I
to
don't
the
know
bottom?
how much you know about the X-Men movies or the Sony movies, but I think some of those are on there too. Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, we could just hear ourselves talking.
Yeah, we
that
can
was
hear
really
ourselves
weird.
talking. Okay.
Okay, so do you want to start from the bottom? Zoe?
Yeah.
Okay, so the bottomest tier, or the most bottom tier, I don't know,
Yeah.
was Thor movies, Sin Ragnarok.
And the first
Whoa,
one.
wait a minute.
What are we waiting a minute? Are you trying to tell me that this first two Thor movies were actually good?
Oh, I thought you meant including Ragnarok.
No.
I
That's
said
why I
Sin
said Sin Ragnarok
Ragnarok.
without Ragnarok. The,
Oh, I
the
know
third,
that.
yeah, Ragnarok is way higher on our list. However, the first
What
two.
do you mean? Ragnarok is fantastic.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite
Agreed.
movies. I would never
That
let
one's
it
up
go
there as one of my favorites.
below
If
F
you're
tier.
talking, so is this like all Marvel movies?
Yeah, all Marvel, and the X-Men were in the tier list, so we just included it. I haven't seen...
I would say Incredible Hulk is bottom.
Don't worry, it's in... Did we put it in F tier? It's very blurry.
Yes, we did put it in F tier.
Yes, it's in... Okay, so right above Thor movies is Fantastic Four,
Mm-hmm.
but then in F tier we have the Incredible Hulk, Logan... Which was that one? Is
No,
it the
that
first
one's
Wolverine movie?
X-Men Origins Wolverine and the second Wolverine movie. I love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, but those movies were pretty rough.
Okay, now one of the more interesting lower tiers is D tier, where we have Captain Marvel, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, the third Iron Man,
Second Iron Man.
and the third
And
one.
the third one. Second and third Iron Man.
The Sam Raimi Spider-Man, right?
The third Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
And then two X-Men movies.
I hate to say it because I know so many people love the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans, but I would have put them all in D tier. But Ava requested, I think, that the first two be in C.
Yeah.
Second Iron Man was boring. Third Iron Man, I say, should be a little higher up.
Really? Why?
Interesting. I love Iron Man as a character. I just thought those movies were kind of
Because I
poor.
love Gwyneth Paltrow.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah. What else is on there?
The second Guardians of the Galaxy movie and Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, I agree. The second Guardians of the Galaxy movie was funny, but other than that, I didn't have any real plot.
Would you put it in C tier or keep it in D tier?
No, I keep it there.
did my eraser?
I thought it was just a funny movie, but it had no actual plot convenient. I'm not sure why it's like an important part of the
What? It really didn't have any lore consequences, did it? It didn't really, except introducing Mantis and Nebula, who were important to Endgame.
Yeah, it did give Nebula some more. It didn't introduce Nebula, but it gave her some more character development.
Oh, right. She wasn't introduced, but she actually had a purpose in the plot.
And then C tier, I think is where it's going to get interesting and where people are going to
more debatable.
Have some greater debates. Oh, sorry. Is in C tier we have Ant-Man and the Wasp, Avengers Endgame, which I know is going to anger a lot of people because a lot of people say that's the best superhero movie.
It's in C tier for us.
But it's in C tier for us because we had to weigh that.
I wanted to put it in D tier because I hate time travel.
We had to. So I don't dislike time travel, and we talked about this a little bit on our tier list video. But Zoe, for you, as I said, I was like, I don't dislike time travel if that's the point of the movie, like Back to the Future, Hot Tub Time Machine, Bill and Ted. They're time travel movies, but Endgame is a superhero movie that just sort of sprinkled in time travel so that the superheroes could win, which I thought was kind of lazy.
A little bit plot grabby, if that makes sense.
However, a lot of the moments in it I did like. As I said, from an enjoyment perspective, it's really high, but on an actual quality compared to the other Marvel movies perspective, we put it in C.
Yeah. How do you feel, Zoe?
All right. I feel like even with the time travel bit, because first of all, Infinity Wars, fantastic movie, and I needed it to end that way.
Right.
But the only way that other things could happen at Endgame is if they did travel, because that's the only way you can bring all these people back.
Right. My argument is that they should have left Infinity War as
should have just killed them all.
I think they should have made different decisions though, instead of killing off all of their. I think if Marvel,
it would have been much easier because right now, it's not really a WandaVision spoiler. But considering the new Doctor Strange movie is called Multiverse of Madness, I feel like Endgame could have been a much better opportunity to introduce the multiverse
without needing time travel.
Because it would.
Multiverse is actually, I think it's lazier than time travel, but multiverse it just is. I feel like they should just say, because I feel like that's an excuse for people to make just different we're bored with this
making
Spider-Man.
Loki basically No, but I think it's also a good opportunity for them to bring in the X-Men now that they have that without messing up the Marvel canon.
Right.
Because that's the only way they can. Because how else are they going to explain canon and be like, yeah, the X-Men have just always been there. Deadpool, he was Jay chillin'.
Yeah.
He just decided not to help.
No.
But
so they already said that the X-Men and MCU are separate. And if you're talking about the WandaVision thing, they explain. Are you caught up? Because they are explaining.
Chasby is not.
I have not seen it.
Not.
Ava has.
I have.
Also, we probably shouldn't spoil it for the internet.
Yeah,
I'm going to spoil for the internet.
But they did say that the X-Men are coming.
There's no need to introduce the X-Men because they're separate.
They have said that they want to try and bring the X-Men into the MCU, but it's going to be different X-Men. It's not going to be the same actors.
That's stupid.
I don't know.
We'll
I guess that's something we can debate in the Marvel.
Yeah, so then, continuing C tier. We didn't get through all of C tier. Is the first Captain America movies and the two other Sam Raimi Spider-Man, Venom, and then I can't tell which X-Men movie it is.
The first one, Days of Future Past. No, that's not
No. Days of Future Past isn't the first one. I put Days of Future Past C. I put Days of Future Past higher, I think, but I'm not sure.
You should.
I like Days of Future Past. Yeah, Days of Future Past is in B tier for us. And along with, I think, X-Men First Class. X-Men Apocalypse is in D tier, however.
That's it. I'm not a big fan of the X-Men movies, so I can't really rate these.
I've only seen a couple. I've seen Logan and I've seen Days of Future Past. I watched them way out of order.
I like Days of Future Past a lot, and Logan.
Good, yeah.
Logan, I think, was really well done because it was fun. Like, it didn't feel like a superhero movie. It felt very different.
That's true.
Which I liked.
It felt like a Wolverine movie, and it was much more like character study based, which is something I appreciate way more in a movie. Anyway.
All I know is I love Hugh Jackman.
And as I said, me too. I love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and that's what I think, like, to Ava's point, and that's what I think was fun about that movie, is the first two movies tried so hard to be, like, plot-driven and whatever. That one was like, no, we're gonna really just put the spotlight on Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
And let him take that role as far as he can, and that's what I liked about it.
Yeah. Does that bring us to A tier? I'll announce our little A tier.
Yeah. Go for it.
So what we did to separate A
wait,
and S
we didn't talk about all of B tier. We just talked about Logan and the X-Men's.
We didn't make it to the Spider-Mans.
We put both, and this is another one that I know is controversial, is we put both of the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies in B tier, which I think the second one is going to be the one that people would disagree with, because a lot of people really didn't like the second one. I don't think it's as bad as everybody gives it credit for. I think the Green Lantern was poor, or not the Green Lantern, that's DC. Their Green Goblin interpretation was kind of poor, and some of the writing was a little rough, but I enjoyed it.
It was an enjoyable film.
Yeah.
So a quick distinction we have to make for you, Zoe, everyone who watched the episode knows, but S tier we thought were perfect movies. They may have had flaws, but they all around were perfect movies. Mm-hmm. And A tier were just fantastic movies that had a couple of things that held them back from S tier.
Right.
So basically S is our favorites and A is just really, really good movies.
Yeah.
But wait, you didn't go over B.
What?
We didn't go over what makes B.
Oh, okay, so S tier, our favorites. A tier, fantastic, but not quite our favorites.
B was
like
ones
really
that
good.
Yeah, B was like ones that were well done and are
the movies in B tier.
Yeah, well, B tier ones are the ones that are absolutely worth watching again and are enjoyable.
They just had a couple of things that
are
really
fun,
held
but there,
them back.
yeah, there are some things that like just didn't push them over the edge with A and B or A and S.
C is just average, wouldn't watch again, or just
C is like average. I would watch it again for the sake of keeping up with Marvel,
but I wouldn't ask to watch it again. It's not something we would ask.
And as I said, I know there's so many people who are gonna get on us for putting Endgame there, but it's like that's a 3-hour movie.
That was our first like
it ended
exactly
how I thought it was gonna end.
They did not. No, I was so
they
mad. They did Cap so dirty, but that's a whole different rant.
Yeah,
but
we're running out of time.
D tier is just bad, but not awful. F tier is awful, and then Fantastic Four and the Thor movies.
Yeah, the Fantastic Four movies are rough, and those Thor. I'm sorry, Thor fans, but those
first two movies are bad, and I'm a Thor fan.
From my perspective, Tom Hiddleston is the only fun part of those movies. He's the only redeeming factors. Yeah.
Now
anyway,
A tier. There's only one in here that I had contention with Chasby with, but
which one was it?
It was Ragnarok.
True. Because she wanted to put that in S. I wanted to put it.
Movies.
I wanted to put it in A. Taika Waititi is one of my favorite directors.
Didn't you want to put it in B?
Maybe I did.
So we met in the middle.
Maybe.
I don't remember. Maybe we need to rewatch our own episode.
Oh no! Yeah, you're right. You wanted to put it in S. I wanted to put it in B, because I love Taika Waititi. He's one of my favorite directors. It's just. I thought it was impressive that he was able to take Thor from being absolutely like one of my least favorite superheroes to being a really fun superhero in my eyes, but still it was a Thor movie, so I wasn't a huge fan. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. So A tier was Civil War, Far From Home, Spider-Man: Far From Home,
which I would dispute now. I don't know why I let that go into A. I'm sorry.
Thor Ragnarok. Is that Homecoming?
Yeah, it's Homecoming.
And
then Deadpool 2.
Again with the time travel. That's the only reason why it's not an S. I fucking hate time travel.
Yeah.
We saw Deadpool 2 together.
With my mom.
We did.
And then real quick, but as I said, I would now the more I've watched Far From Home, the less and less I like it, I have to say.
I don't know. I just liked it was just so fun.
Yeah, it was a really fun movie.
Probably put it in
anyway,
B tier
here's our S tier, which
I feel like you won't contest us on these.
I think it would be very difficult. I think we did a good job on the S tier. I think it would be very difficult to contest it other than maybe the first Deadpool, because there's some people who don't like the first Deadpool. How did we let Guardians of the
Galaxy make it into S tier?
I don't know. That one deserves to be an A.
Yeah, that does not hold
Okay, well anyway, our S tier as stands is Iron Man 1, Avengers Infinity War, the first Avengers movie, Black Panther, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Deadpool, and Guardians of the Galaxy. We should probably...
And the original Avengers.
Yeah, I did say that. Avengers Infinity War and the first Avengers.
You went out of order.
Sorry. I read it in the order that it's on there.
No, you didn't.
Well, no, I read Infinity War and I was like, oh, I should probably include the other Avengers movie that's on here, so I jumped.
Fair enough. That's still not order.
True. But anyway, so...
That's it. How do you
feel about our S tier?
Or A tier?
So are all the Spider-Man movies in S tier or one of them in A tier?
So
they're both in A tier.
Yeah, both of the
except for Spider-Man.
Both of the Tom Holland ones are in A tier. Into the Spider-Verse is superior tier.
Okay. Okay. Far From Home actually disappointed me in some areas.
Definitely me too, but I feel like overall it was just so fun. I feel like it should go in B tier.
The villain was creative, and he held it.
You're always saying that because it was sexy. Wow, Zoe. I expected more from you.
And I'm just like,
that's a
sexy.
lie. That's a lie. I did not expect anything more from Zoe.
We have gone over by a little bit because we've gotten back to our extremely complicated tier list that we created.
Is there any closing statements you want
before
to make?
we call you back with everybody?
We'll call you back in a little bit.
I mean, other than I'm just like the hottest in the universe. No.
Okay, that is so far for closing statements we've had. I hope everyone loves themselves and is having a great day.
From Tess,
Flesh BMW, and
Flesh BMW,
Zoe is the hottest woman in the universe.
No, hottest B.
Okay, sorry. Very important.
Yes,
distinction.
very
I'm trying not to curse.
All
okay,
right.
I can just
we
bleep
appreciate it.
but that's fine.
But
thank you, Zoe.
All right. Thank you, Zoe. We will see you in a little bit, or I guess hear from you in a little bit.
Bye. See you soon. Yes. Okay, so I think we all know each other.
Yes.
At this point.
Pretty well.
So this is us all together.
Together for our finale, we are going to play a round of Cards Against Humanity online
with way too many of the packs selected.
It's not actually Cards Against Humanity, in case you didn't know.
But it's kind of Cards Against Humanity.
Kind of
like bootleg Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
I was gonna be honest. When I clicked on this link, I thought it was pretty jank. I was like, "What the?"
It is a little jank. I gotta write this time.
Yeah, and then when I went to this one, I was just like, "What the heck?"
I apologize. This is just the easiest way to do it.
Okay.
Are
we ready? Let's go.
Let's start the game. Okay, who's the... It says who's the... Oh my god.
I am the card czar.
Okay.
I should probably do this.
Yeah. I think... Can I have the headphones in?
Yeah.
Because I don't think both of us can reach with the headphones. Okay. Some of these are awful.
Where's the timer? Or does it just wait until...
Okay.
Is there a timer to count down, or does it wait until we've all selected?
It waits until we've all selected. Oh my god. Wait, this actually works with the, this actually works with one of our off-topic, my card actually works. It works with one of our episodes. Specifically hypotheticals.
Yeah.
No, looking at my screen, even though it takes up half of the
actually, it's covered. Cause,
because of the, okay.
Because of my view. My view is covered.
Does everyone have their cards selected?
I selected mine.
2 people
You have less than 10 seconds to decide or else you're skipped. Wow.
Wait, where's the timer on our screens? It doesn't...
I don't know. It just said that in the little chat with game members thing.
I'm so sad.
Okay, so I'm the card
Ava,
czar.
I don't know what I did. I clicked on a different window.
What do you mean you clicked on a different window?
Gone.
Why did you Google cauterization?
I didn't!
Okay.
Are we ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh boy.
Take your sweet time, Zoe. Nobody's waiting.
I wouldn't talk because I didn't know how to pick a card.
Okay. So, the black card says, alternative medicine is now embracing the curative powers of catastrophic urethral trauma. Okay. Embracing the curative powers of having a heart attack. Embracing the curative powers of a toxic family environment. And then 6 goddamn hours of diplomacy.
Oh my.
In all caps.
In all caps, too.
Yeah, in all caps. They're yelling that.
I think
goddamn hours of fucking diplomacy.
I think I'm gonna have to give it to a toxic family environment.
Of course you do. Hello.
Alright.
Okay. Here's the next one.
You ain't wrong.
Oh, I'm the card czar.
Okay, sorry. Oh no.
They really are.
So much.
Mine is just illegal.
Oh, so you're the card czar?
I'm the card czar.
Okay. Am I the only one who didn't know how to pronounce that word until I started playing Cards Against Humanity?
I didn't know until I heard it out of Dylan's mouth, to be honest.
Again, thanks Dylan. Dylan's doing God's work.
Okay, who has not played the
not
card?
talking a lot. He's like being very insightful.
We're waiting on one card, it looks like.
What does this mean? Okay. I don't really... Oh my god. I can't.
I hate everything. Like, did I pick the card of my own free will? Yeah, but did I really? No.
Oh, I cannot wait to get incriminated reading these. Okay.
Yeah, don't feel a need to read them. We can see them on the screen.
Oh, no, it's all good. It's all good. It's all part of it. After 4 platinum albums and 3 Grammys, it's time to get back to my roots, to what inspired me to make music in the first place. I'm a simple man. I think I'm just gonna go for this.
I played it specifically for Dylan. I only have limited interactions with him, but I figured you would appreciate something
okay,
short
so
and
out
sweet.
Hold on.
Cards are.
Out of everything you knew about Dylan, you decided he would like the most.
Was I wrong?
You weren't wrong.
You guys are playing for my judgment.
Oh my god, Mike's so good. I deserve it.
Who's the card czar?
It's Tess. Tess will like mine.
Oh no. That means I'm gonna like either really like it or really hate it. So the black card is
we're terrible people.
Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to denying the Holocaust.
Wow.
Executing a hostage every hour. Facebook. You know, I have to put Facebook. I have to.
Let's go!
Oh my god!
I knew you would like it. It's just so simple. That's what makes it great. And it's true. That's what makes it funny. I'm just gonna put a warning before this section, like, hey, if you're my grandma, please click off now. This isn't a radio station.
Ava, your grandma's actually so funny. I think she should watch these.
Can I put this on my podcast? Are we gonna be allowed to go to college after this?
It has a theme.
Who's the czar?
Oh wow, it's me. These.
Okay.
Why do I always get the ones that are really uncomfortable to read, and everybody gets tame ones?
Huh. I'm excited to read this one. I can't wait for like half of this to be bleeped out, Ava. Good luck to you.
Half of this is just gonna be cut out.
It's gonna be wait, it's gonna be like my episode. Oh my god.
No, Zoe, it's not gonna be like your episode. Your episode is just you roasting the shit out of one dude that I had to cut out. Yes! Let's go! Let's go!
I thought Dylan put that, to be honest.
Why me?
What is
Why you, Dylan? Do you have a problem with getting stuck in a Chinese finger trap?
Multiple.
Sorry, I gotta like collect my soul for this. Let me quickly do some prayer.
Have a soul?
Wow. Let me quickly do some prayer so I can be led into heaven after this.
Hurry up! You were like letting her
Oh no!
I'm not trying to. If I could let Zoe lose, I would.
Okay, I'm gonna try and not pick Zoe.
Why don't I get to win?
This game is decide which card is Zoe's and deliberately not pick it.
I am the card czar, so I will try and deliberately not pick Zoe's, even though I have no idea which one Zoe's will be.
You're not gonna read the last
I
one,
want to not pick Zoe's. I don't know which one Zoe's is. But I'm gonna...
Zoe's become the villain of this call.
The villain for being so funny.
This is Zoe's villain origin story.
Aaron Tess got a point. Okay. Win-win situation.
Okay, let's do the first 1 to 10. We just can't let Zoe win, though.
Why?
Somebody else has to get to 8. I'm the closest.
Why?
I have no idea what this
Everyone
card
else needs to get funnier. Zoe's not allowed to be funny.
What? First of all, Dylan, I just like you. When you're picking, I just like you know how mean they're being to me right now. Do you hear this? I've done nothing wrong. And they will not want me to win. Out of what?
Dylan, pick a side. Whose side are you on?
I am not going. I'm just going to read cards. I'm not going to pick
Oh.
No, you have to pick a side. Whose side are you on? The right side or Zoe's side?
This is what I'm time here.
Yes, let's go! I'm gonna beat Zoe. Yes, this is my redemption arc. This is the tournament arc.
What do you think of that, El?
Who is the card czar?
What do you think of that, El? This is my perfect victory. That's right.
Death Note.
No.
I've never even seen it, but she has shown me that scene so many times
It's
that I
'cause
have
it's
in my
funny.
mind.
Wait, who's the
He was
card dog?
twerking on a man's grave.
He was.
Annoying.
I work my ass off all day for this family, and this is what I come home to. Indescribable loneliness. several my cookies. Dad's big night.
You really just don't want me to win, do you, Ava?
No, I just
That's
want good.
capitalism right there.
What?
You work all day and then you come home and you're lonely.
Oh, I thought you meant not letting Zoe win.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with the economic status of America?
I'm not gonna choose Ava. I hope Ava don't choose Ava.
Wow, how the tables have turned.
We need the tables to turn. You're being petty, so I'm gonna be petty back.
We're becoming mortal enemies. I could write like a whole like dramatic 5-season
the
TV
perfect
show.
one. Hell yeah.
Good thing, 'cause I'm the card czar, and I gotta make sure I don't pick Zoe's. This is just turning into a rivalry.
Yo, I would not be doing this to you if you didn't start first.
Well, this is awful.
Love to hear that right before I read the card.
Have fun with that, Dylan.
Be funnier than me, like Dylan.
What?
Would you prefer Dylan was funnier than me?
I don't see what this question is asking me.
Would you?
Neither
please
do I,
repeat
but
the
I think
question?
mine's funny, so.
Our relationship is strictly professional. Let's not complicate things with world peace. With winking at old people, slapping a racist old lady, a Christmas stocking full of cold slaw.
That's worse
Cold
than
blood.
coal.
Ooh. Dylan, do you go to our school?
Yes.
Oh. Are you asking, why should I know this?
Are you telling me you don't know the president of the art club?
I can't
Zoe.
say I've never stepped foot in an art hallway, but I cannot say that I have.
This feels like a Zoe answer, but I'm clicking it because it's funny. Oh, it's a Tess answer! Wow!
Mine.
Which one was yours,
Yeah,
Zoe?
that's why I started literally laughing out loud.
So I was like, wow.
That was a great card, wasn't it?
That was a great
Yeah.
card.
I am the card czar.
Oh, this one's sweet. I like this one. I found the actual only wholesome card in Cards Against Humanity.
I have no wholesome cards.
Why did the chicken cross the road, clamping down on a gazelle's jugular and tasting its warm life waters?
Wow.
Wow.
Well then, okay. Why did the chicken cross the road? 24-hour media coverage, a crazy little thing called love, being hideous beast
Ava.
that no one could
Very
love. I'm gonna say a crazy little thing called love.
Yay!
That's it. Oh my god, I knew that was Ava's too. I was like,
Thank
God.
you.
Honestly.
I'm hearing it to no one. This is my own funniness that Ava's hating on.
Because all of us are pretty close except for Dylan and Tess.
Right.
Off.
That wasn't a diss. I was stating facts. If you have a problem with me saying the facts, be funnier.
I'm only a point closer than they are, to
I
be
am
fair.
funny. I've been in like so many people have been like that would have been second. And I was like, oh, really on my round, Ava?
I'm sorry.
Oh, darn.
Hey.
Now
My
you really
fellow
do
low
have the
buddy.
least
I
amount of
thought,
points,
I
Tess.
had you with Gwyneth Paltrow's
Die.
opinions because you laughed at it the most. Darn.
Okay, but I'll win by default.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
I'm not.
Well, you're not gonna win, Tess. We'd have to play for like
No,
8
I don't
hours
want
for
me
you
to win, but now I'm also against Zoe winning.
Yes, I have
Yeah,
got
that's
people
right.
to my side.
This isn't fun. Why?
No, I don't want Ava to win either. Honestly, I kind of want Dylan to win.
Dylan, you're the
Thank
one we're all
you.
rooting for.
Dylan, I just hope I'm not on your side. I apologize.
Hold on, let's take a vote. Okay. So I vote. Hold on. We gotta do this like a democracy. Okay.
No,
So
I'm exposing your pockets. I have 7 points. Dylan only has 6. I win.
okay. So I vote for Dylan to win. Chasby, who do you vote to win? Chasby,
I'm picking up the markers.
just pick someone.
Pick someone. Oh, wait,
We're not playing. Who do you think should win?
Who do I think should win?
Yeah. Trust me, this is not a hard decision. There's like 5 of us.
Zoe does have the most points.
Okay.
So, objectively, doesn't that mean that she's the funniest in the eyes of these players?
Okay. Tess?
No.
Tess?
I vote Dylan.
Dylan?
He's my man.
Logically speaking, whoever has the most points should win.
Wow, this is... You traitor! You traitor!
Absolute betrayal, man.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm the funniest, haha. No.
You are the funniest.
Okay, so we'll let the comments decide. So you guys listening get to decide who is the funniest. Your answer can be either Chasby, Tess, me, or Dylan.
But as I said, from a score perspective, Zoe is the funniest because she had the most cards.
No, Zoe just got the best draw of cards.
Okay, fair enough.
Zoe just had the best cards.
But she gets to choose which card she plays,
she
too.
just probably got the best cards. I got shit cards. Mine was 6 million children starving to death, and I was like, what the fuck?
Awful.
This is not fair.
I know.
Okay.
This is so not fair.
So, now that we're here, I think we'll talk about the episodes in the order that the people went. So I think the first one to come on out of you guys was Zoe, right?
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Zoe, we talked about Disney in your episode, specifically the old animated movies.
Right.
Is there anything that you would like to get everyone else's opinion on?
Anyone else find it weird how old the Disney princes are compared to the princesses?
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's fair. Yeah, that's very fair. Yeah, this is super weird.
I think Florin was like 30, and Snow White's like 14.
16? Isn't she 16?
Yeah. No, she was like underage even for
14.
I mean,
She was
16
14.
is still underage.
No,
It's still
underage
creepy as
now.
all.
14 was underage then. That's the problem.
Oh, well, no, that's Sleeping Beauty. Hold on. Yeah. I feel, okay, pick a more hot topic, Zoe. This is not off topic, this is hot topic. Cue the MCR.
Hottest Disney prince.
That's not even a hard question. Obviously, wait, did you say Flynn? No.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
It is
no,
not.
I'm sticking my guns, Prince Eric. I've seen some,
Prince
Prince
Eric?
gets slandered way more than
He was about to get tricked by a sea witch.
Yeah, but he was hot.
Ursula was looking fine when she came out. That she was like, when she was like coming out and trying to trick it. Fine.
He just
She
has
was hotter than
taste.
Ariel. In my opinion, she was hotter than Ariel when she was all transformed. I was like, period. He went for the badder bitch. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, he has taste.
So the real hottest Disney princess, Ursula.
Ursula, the hottest Disney princess.
Hottest
No.
Disney princess?
The best Disney princess though is by far Cusco from The Emperor's New Groove.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We can all agree on that.
Merida.
Oh yeah.
Isn't Merida Pixar?
She's Disney still.
Isn't Brave Pixar though? Does that count?
Yeah, but it's Disney and
Every
Pixar.
It counts. I decide that it counts, and I am obviously the ruler of all things.
Merida was cool though.
Ben Solo is the hottest Disney prince.
What?
Nah, no. No. You're picking Ben Swole as the best Disney prince?
Han Solo is more attractive than Ben Solo.
You shut your dirty mouth.
Everyone's turning on Dylan. Oh no.
You're telling me you wouldn't date Indiana Jones, Han Solo, those two people in one person is way better than Ben Solo.
But I'm saying I go once I was
Hold on. I know a way to unite us all. You know who's hotter than both?
I'm not about it.
Hold on, wait. You know who's hotter than both? Mando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I knew how to unite us all.
We can all go. No, Mando is big soft boy vibes, big like he's Yoda's daddy, baby Yoda's daddy vibes, and I love that. He's cute. But like,
Please never, ever say the words ever again.
absolutely.
I don't know. Kylo Ren's alright, but like he's got that anger management issues that I feel like would make a relationship really hard.
And yeah, Kylo Ren should fit your type perfectly.
Okay, that's not fair. It's true, but not fair. Actually, that brings us to the second episode that you were in, the Crushes episode. Do you have anything to bring up for that one? What?
You dissing my boy like that? I'm like, nah.
I wasn't dissing Kylo Ren. He's very attractive. That's not a diss on him.
No, I would definitely say that I'm probably more in love with Adam Driver, his actor, than Kylo Ren, but it's fine.
Adam Driver's a great actor. I feel like he's like Timothée Chalamet if he went to the gym.
Timothée Chalamet is like a stick. He is Noodle Boy.
He literally looks like the grasshopper from A Bug's Life. Am I wrong? No, he looks like no. He looks like the husband from The Corpse Bride.
Stop.
The Tim Burton movie.
Stop.
He does.
Why does someone boy like that? Not Timothée Chalamet. I don't care.
Did she lie?
Did I lie? I'm putting a photo of him. I think his name was Victor.
Please don't. Actually.
What do you mean? Okay, I will admit that Victor from The Corpse Bride was actually kind of hot. Okay, but that's like a
you
different
guys have
thing.
so much mental illness.
But he played the piano. He was talented.
Is that all you need to qualify?
He was talented.
Ava.
He gives off Edward Scissorhands vibes.
It's alright.
Don't focus on me, even though I am the funniest. Like,
Yeah,
what's the next episode?
Alright, fine. You can be crowned funniest.
Check in with.
Okay, Dylan was next then.
Yeah.
Do you have any?
Topic?
It was.
It was just hypotheticals, and I guess.
Oh boy.
What was the question? That was the weird one with the army of sex workers.
But you.
Not
in real life.
I wanted them to like rob places for me. Like,
Yeah.
Right now, what is this? It's not fair.
Okay.
What's not fair?
Like a military, he said.
Do you think a bunch of random women could rob the military?
If there's enough of them, yeah.
Just how many?
51 type shit.
And
Just how many women are gonna be in your posse, Dylan?
Let's see how many
Posse. The word posse is such a terrible word.
It has to be at least the same amount of people who stormed the Capitol.
There are 42 million prostitutes in the world. I'm saying 42.
Wait, how did you know that number?
Dylan, why do you know that statistic?
Why do you know that?
I looked it up. Wait, I looked it up.
Okay, I was like, why is that the statistic? You just know.
I don't know what else to say.
He has priorities, man.
Yeah, I didn't know how many culprits I have when I send them into a military like that.
When you send them in to do government missions. It's like the Umbrella Academy, but instead of traumatized children, it's just a bunch of prostitutes.
This entire part is gonna have to be cut out.
Or like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Dylan is Spinner. Oh, what's his name? Splinter.
Splinter.
Where did I get the name Spinner? Is it Spin? Wait, no. Spinner's the crocodile from My Hero Academia.
Oh yeah, he is.
Okay, so we're all just cool with her saying this? Okay.
What's wrong with me saying the name of a character from My Hero Academia?
Nothing. I'm into a traumatized Birdman.
Excuse me. Do not diss Hawks like this.
Yeah, I feel
No.
Also, Ava apparently likes war criminals, so...
Are you talking about Eren Yeager?
Yes, I am!
Who doesn't think Eren Yeager's hot? Find it. I don't... Okay.
I just googled Eren Yeager. Ava, please tell me you're not serious.
Yes, she actually is!
Oh my god. When did this become Ava slander?
It's not! Well, it is.
Dylan, back me up. I need help.
Alright.
He's actually right?
Alright. What?
Aaron Yeager, like new Aaron Yeager or young Aaron Yeager? Which one?
New Aaron Yeager. Not personality, just looks.
Oh, yeah, you mean the one with the 10-pack? Yeah. He looks like he was...
I think you're talking about this image. Hold on. But he's still not cute. He's just strange.
He's not cute. He's a war criminal. Like, I mean...
He's not a good person. Nobody's here being like, ah, yes, Mother Teresa. But
he's not even hot.
That's debatable.
He looks like an Aizawa wannabe right now.
He came before Aizawa. What are you talking about?
I don't care. That's my B right there.
Aizawa is great. I will agree with you on that.
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't know who my favorite in My Hero is right now. Let me think.
Yeah, but you don't want to him. Like, what's the point?
I'm not trying to Shigaraki. I'll die. What do you mean?
If you're not trying to bang my favorite character, then I'm like, are they really your favorite character?
We're just talking about favorite characters in general, Zoe. Not everything is about wanting to bang someone.
It should be.
Lead students still die.
It should.
It should be? Zoe, hold on. Back it up.
That everything should be about bang.
What?
You may quote Zoe on that.
Do you want me to show you a diagram? What do you need, hun?
No, Zoe, this is being recorded. I have to know you're being caught in 4K.
You think I don't know I'm being recorded?
You're being caught in HD quality audio from our Samson mic.
Ava, put me on a poster. Put me on a billboard. Like, I don't care. I said what I said.
I mean, I appreciate the dedication.
You think I'm afraid? You think I'm afraid?
No, I don't think you're afraid, Zoe.
That's what I thought.
I think my current... To go back to what we were talking about before Zoe brought us off topic, honestly, I think Todoroki's my current favorite just because I feel bad for him. He's in a bit of a bad spot.
So
oh my god. No, that's not what that means!
Whatever, man.
What do you mean, whatever, man? I'm so hurt.
Well, you're a Hawks. No, I take that back because you said too much for Hawks. I apologize.
Okay, you know what? My life doesn't revolve around Hawks.
It really does.
It doesn't! For your information.
Well, I would say something, but I'm not going to do you dirty like that, girl.
Please don't. Not on live.
Why don't we... I think we're getting a little bit... I hate to stop the party, but we're slimming, or we're getting a little short on time, so why don't we move on to Tess and her episode.
Yes, Tess.
Were there any questions for you, Tess? Or that you had for anybody?
What is all of y'all's most unpopular opinion?
Most unpopular.
Let's start with Zoe because she's laughing maniacally.
No, I'm good.
Okay, let's start with Dylan because he's not laughing maniacally.
Oh, okay.
Plus BMWs are hot.
I guess only people who watch the series get it, but Itachi sucks. I don't know. Anyone who's seen Naruto, they'll understand it. I don't like him. He's the most famous character in the series. He's just not good.
Was he not a well-written character? Because I only know him because people think he's hot. Again, why are we proving Zoe's point here?
I was like, oh, he's so baby. He wore bunny ears. He also went on and murdered innocent women and children.
Didn't he commit genocide on his entire family?
No, you're one to talk.
I'm not condoning Aaron Yeager's actions.
Yes, you are.
I'm not an Aaron apologist.
You literally sent for him.
I sent you a video of him getting kicked in the face, and I said, as he should. What do you mean?
My unpopular opinion is the boring one that pineapple does belong on pizza.
My unpopular opinion is that I hate pizza.
Oh, good. That's a very unpopular
She also cuts her burgers like a
because you gave me you gave me a 2-inch thick steak instead of a burger. Of course I'm gonna cut it.
Okay, no. You cannot blame this on me because before you even came over, you were like, "I'm probably gonna cut my burger. Is that okay?"
Because burgers are thick.
don't you like fold the burger like a?
Oh my god! Not you too, Dylan! Oh my god!
No judgment. I'm just saying that is the information.
Oh, the fuck! What?
Okay, so when it's okay, I like eating my food in smaller pieces, and when it's too thick of a burger, I cut it. But like with McDonald's hamburgers, since I don't eat the bun, to make it smaller so I don't have to eat a whole patty whole, I just fold it in half and I eat it like that in bites. I hate how I've been so attacked today.
It's because 99% of your blood is Panda Express orange chicken. Calm down.
My blood is not Panda Express. I haven't had Panda Express in like 2 weeks, for your information.
2 whole weeks?
I did get Dylan on Panda Express, and that's something I'm proud of.
Dylan!
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in you.
Why are you disappointed? Panda Express slaps!
I just get the rice now. Like, look here.
Yo, the rice is so good! Oh my god. Thank you.
We made rice balls with. Did we make rice balls with that?
Yeah. Because that's the proper way to eat them. Because it's sticky rice, and it's easier to eat that in smaller pieces. This is what I'm saying! I like my food in fun shapes. I am okay. 5.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna...
It's Zoe's turn.
Here's my unpopular opinion.
Yeah, why don't we give Zoe her unpopular opinion and then sign off?
And it's about Ava.
It's about me?
It's about you.
Is the unpopular opinion that I'm awful because that's
unpopular? It's unpopular to Ava, which really matters.
Okay.
Wow.
My advice is always correct, and she never wants to hear it until it's too late.
No, I want to hear it. I'm just not going to listen to it.
No. That's the unpopular opinion. You refuse to listen. I think you listen more than you do. You refuse to listen.
Okay, but I will say, Zoe, you were right about the whole interview thing. That went fine.
Really? But this happens every time. I'm always right. Period. Always. And forever.
My unpopular opinion is that, besides the pizza thing, my unpopular opinion is that Zoe is a very nice person.
That was maybe the best roast I've ever heard.
All right.
Whoa, we can't end it like that. I have to...
Ava, you got something to say, Ava, I know where you live. I'll pull up right now.
Maybe we should end it here, just before the violence escalates.
You all... Okay, now to bring it back to a more somber note, Chesney and I do want to thank you guys for coming on the podcast.
Yes, very much. We appreciate your time and effort into making our podcast fun.
And for coming today.
Yes, even though
it was a mess.
It was a dumpster fire finale episode, but it wouldn't be off topic if it wasn't a
chaotic
dumpster fire.
Yes, before we say our final goodbyes, is there anything you guys want to say before you guys log off and we log off?
I hate you.
Oh my god!
That cannot be your final line of the season. We're trying to be serious here, Zoe.
She's dead serious.
Yeah, I'm not serious.
Anyways,
any last words, Zoe? Anything you have left to say that's not directed towards me? Nothing. Okay, Tess?
That's my note.
I don't know. Just be kind to each other. Have a good time. Life is too short to be miserable.
Oh.
Thank you, Tess. Dylan, anything you got to say?
Oh, I got one. Any of you guys hit me up on Instagram,
I'll tag you in the description, Zoe.
Do it.
Okay. Tag me too. That'd be so much fun.
I'll get you.
Oh my god! Yeah, if you're legit, I don't even care if you're really that hot. Like legit, just flirt with me. I will flirt back. It'll be funny.
Zoe does it for fun. Yeah, she'll do it for fun.
So you want to know if I'm serious or not, and that will be a whole mind game.
That's the fun part. Judging if Zoe actually cares or not.
It's usually not.
It's usually not. But yeah, I'll be.
Even Dylan found that funny.
I'll tag you guys on the Instagram post too. That means you guys gotta give the podcast clout on your story. Yeah.
I already scared you guys on my story.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you so much for having us, Ava.
Yeah, thanks. It was fun.
Bye bye.
Thank you, Thank you, Chelsea.
Nice to meet you, Dylan.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too, Dylan.
Okay.
And with that, it is
that
over.
was. And with that, season 1 of
Season
Off
1 is
Topic.
coming to a close with a very hectic ending.
Very hectic, and this is going
We've
to
probably
be a
gone
nightmare to
way
edit.
over. Maybe we can get it down to an hour and a half.
Oh,
with our
definitely, when I
editing,
cut
but-
out all of the nonsense that happened.
But
Oh boy, this is going to be a nightmare to edit. But I'm very excited, and
thank you everyone for listening. We hope you'll stick around for season 2, which is probably going to take a few months, not going to lie.
yeah.
Give
but
us
there
some
will
time.
be some content coming out from me, my channel, you know.
Yeah.
This is my channel and not Off
Yes.
Topic's
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah.
So watch that or don't, or just wait for Off Topic to
Yep.
come.
And we might. The other thing, I don't know how much we talked about this, but we might be able to, or we might in between seasons continue playing a little bit of Doki Doki Literature Club and Tiny Bunny, since we didn't do very much of those recently.
Since Off Topic plays is a little bit different than just the
Yeah,
regular
since
podcast.
Off Topic play is a little bit different than our regular podcast,
No
and that
editing
doesn't really
required.
work in seasons. We just, when we play the game, we record it for you guys.
So this won't be the last you hear of me and Chasby.
Yeah.
Even within this month,
Right.
I'm hoping to start posting as soon as you know, this is technically episode 19, but episode 20 will be like a recap episode
Right.
with like all the best moments,
Mm-hmm.
and that's something that'll be going out next week. And after that, I'll probably start posting on my own channel, you know, this one. And Chasby might be in episodes. We never know.
We never know.
Videos. Oh my god, I'm in the podcast mindset.
But
Anyway, these are going to be our final goodbyes, and
Yep.
not final goodbyes.
yeah,
I swear
not
we're
final,
not
final,
dying.
but as I said,
See you soon.
for a brief hiatus.
Instead of see you next week, today it's see you soon.
See you soon.
See you eventually.
All right.
All right, bye
Bye-bye.
guys.